Well, welcome back, everybody, to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman here, and we're going to run up the highway, so to speak, up I-75 to one of my favorite places on earth, and that's Treetops. Barry Owens, the general manager of Treetops, joins us right now. Barry, it is always good to see you, especially in one of the sports seasons.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, a lot of great things going on right now, and always good to see you, Chris.
Barry, I have gotten a ton of snowshoeing in, so I have to feel that this has been a pretty fair winter for you, in spite of COVID keeping crowds down.
It has, ironically, people, we all tend to have short memories sometimes, and we got off to a really slow start snow-wise, one of the slowest we've ever experienced, but fortunately, we have the ability to make snow. And then as of late here in the last 8-10 weeks, it's been really good. And snow conditions have been excellent. And any type of wintertime activity that you'd like to be outside doing is out there for you.
Well, that's the case. And I know you found this in your golf course, because I certainly did. And it's one of the few things people can do. They can get out and do some things and have crowds around them. It feels normal.
It really does. And as you mentioned, the golf season, after we kind of got through I don't know if we've gotten through the initial shock of the whole pandemic, but after we began to adapt, golf really took off. And, for us here in North America, we had time to react for the ski season, and the industry as a whole was very, very proactive. And so a lot of great things were set up and figured out. So I think the majority of the ski areas probably in North America, with the exception of those that have, very restrictive enforcements in their area, have done quite well. I know all of the places here in Northern Michigan have been having record years.
Excellent stuff. It really is. And how does the golf season look for coming up? Because you guys book a lot of outings, and you've got a number of little tournaments that go on and things like that.
It looks really strong. It continues to be positive. I mean, the booking cycle for things have kind of changed because people are always waiting for information about executive orders and different things like that. But advanced bookings are very strong, and we quickly forget too. Just a year ago at this time, right before the pandemic hit, we were looking at an incredibly record year setting up on the books for reservations and everything else like that. So, right now our pacing is we're chasing that as much as possible, but it'll be interesting. It'll start, unfortunately, when we compare to last year, it'll start going down.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. We're going to get back to normalcy, right, at some point. So we'll have to deal with that.
Yes.
So actually, your mission here today is to kind of keep us on pace. What's that about?
So PACE is it's an acronym for a federal programs called CPACE, Commercially Property Assessed Clean Energy, and it's basically a program that allows for creative and alternative financing for energy efficiency savings. So what that means to people listening is, if you're a fan of Treetops or have been thinking about coming there, our ownership's about ready to, or have started putting in close to $3 million in various improvements, from heating and cooling to insulation, windows, doors, just to make it a much better environment. But if you're a business owner or somebody responsible for a business, it's a very unique financing alternative that offers no personal guarantees, 20 to 25-year fixed rate money, no money down, cash flow positive investments, because it has to be, the energy savings have to exceed the payments for it to qualify for PACE. So just a lot of unique things that are very positive that we're excited about.
And this gets you involved in that collaborative with Lean and Green Michigan, eh?
It sure does. Yeah, they're the administrator for many counties or townships or cities throughout the state. Otsego County became a PACE district a couple years ago, and we're excited to be the first project in Otsego County. So work's already started, and we're going to see the fruits of our labor here real shortly.
Well, I'll tell you, it couldn't come at a better time, quite frankly. And more power to you. If we can get green and make it cost effective, get a little bit of a subsidy to do that, and like you said, positive cash flow. I don't know that programs get better.
You're right, absolutely, yeah, and it's neat too in the sense, even though we have help from the public side to help get it done. Treetop still, bears all the burden of the costs, et cetera. It's a neat cooperative program.
Absolutely. Well, Barry Owen, as I said before, it's always good to see you, my friend, General Manager at Treetops Resort. If you haven't been there, you've been missing one of the greatest spots in the universe. And if you have been there, go again, right?
Yeah.
That's the motto.
Yes, I like it.
Okay. Thanks, Barry. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman. We'll be right back with the whole line.